This is a story of 17-year-old Frida who attends high school and lives in the United States. Her parents were deported to Mexico while riding the trolley during Operation Stone Garden. She then moved in with her grandparents, and every weekend she visits her parents. After visiting her parents, Monday mornings she wakes up extra early to cross the border to make it to school on time. Traveling from her parents' house to the border takes 1 hour. Frida is usually harassed by the U.S. Customs for many reasons.
What were you doing in Mexico?
Visiting my parents.
Why do they live in Mexico?
Because they got deported.
Why don't you live in Mexico with them?
Because I am a U.S. citizen. I live with my grandparents and attend high school.
Her family doesn't have enough income to afford a monthly pass, so Frida can only afford a one-way ticket. She stops to make sure all of her homework is there. When a police officer approaches her to check her pass, he harasses her and states that her ticket is no longer valid since it's a one-way.
I'm sorry, I just stopped to check my backpack.
Do you have anything illegal in your backpack?
No, just my books. I'm on my way to school.
I'm going to check your backpack and make sure you have nothing illegal.
It's just school materials.
Leave the premises before I give you a fine. Your ticket is no longer valid.
Alex noticed that Frida was being harassed, so when the officer left, he helped pick up her belongings. Alex asked her if she was okay and let her know that he's been in the same situation, so she wouldn't feel alone. They both couldn't afford to ride the bus to school, so they walked 14 blocks. When they arrived to school, they see Miss Gonzalez and explain to her what had just happened.
I'm tired of being harassed by the police.
If we had a bus pass, we would have never got harassed.
We wouldn't have to worry about walking so many blocks and being late to school if we had a bus pass.
I agree. We have to do something about it. The next day, Miss Gonzalez organized a student meeting to abord student issues in public transportation. It is very important that we know our rights. No one can search your bag or backpack without your consent. Saying no doesn't mean you have something to hide. If a police officer harasses you, you have the right to report them by taking their name and badge number.
Let's create a campaign to inform others about their rights.
We should propose free bus passes for low-income students.
I think we all agree. Let's work together in the student transportation campaign.
The students and teacher decided to create a campaign to inform other students of their rights and to stop police harassment in public transportation areas. Don't stop me, I'm on my way to school. And free education, but I can't afford a bus pass. The next day, they wore their shirts and passed out flyers at trolley stations and bus stops, hoping that the students and community can make a difference to stop police harassment and to have free bus passes for low-income students.
Volando triste historia de un pollito del sur que quería cruzar al norte con la iguana y la avestruz. A la mitad del camino se encontraron a un coyote de colmillos afilados, ya no salieron del monte. Ay, que sufran los pollitos, ay, qué dolor me da, que se salgan de su tierra sin poder regresar.